Bro, Ronaldo can't even make you like him anymore. It's one of those,
it's difficult, man.
I don't get what's so difficult about being happy for your teammate. Yeah.
No. It's a team sport, but Ronaldo is better.
You know what Ronaldo's probably thinking? He's probably thinking, Bruno was trying to cross to me.
Yeah.
But he was trying to cross.
He was trying to cross to me, so I deserve the goal.
Bruh, homie, you're being told the board up there is showing you that it's Bruno. Yeah.
If
you're complaining.
like,
you're like, hey.
If he hadn't applied gel,
that's so sad.
If he hadn't applied gel, because that is what the sensors couldn't trace, because it was smooth. Like if you had your hair, for example, the sensor would go off.
Bro, you see, you see, that's such a big deal. That's such a big argument, yeah.
Yo, what's up, man? We are back. That's right, One to TV, another podcast for the World Cup. As you can see, this is my Brazil top, but without the flag.
It's just a blue top.
That's a blue top.
But it feels like if I was walking behind the Brazilians, someone might think, and yeah, this guy is with them. This guy is the coaching staff.
Nick. You're saying like your tick ni half.
But your tick is it's slightly bent on the tip.
It's the way it's been ironed. Oh no, it's because I've been doing push-ups. I've been doing push-ups.
Made in.
This is from the Nike store, London.
Made in London.
Made in London. Nobody said made in London. I said the Nike store in London or something. Anyway.
Half marks here.
So Wagwan Kiari, Wagwan Saddam, you guys all right?
We're good. I'm good. Don't know about Saddam, but yeah. Personally, I'm doing amazing, man.
Yeah.
But your tweets don't sound like you're happy. You're always complaining. He's always complaining about something.
So are you.
No, what do you mean?
No, so are you. You're always complaining about shit, bro.
No, I'm not.
People, like 1,000 people say something is nice. Saddam goes like, more than me. Okay, no, fuck it. This is shit.
Example?
The movie. Which movie was it? The ones Kinakil were super obsessed with.
Now you've done this enough times.
You've done this so many times.
Even Juicy, I hit you with the here's your attention thing.
Yes.
Only Ronaldo.
I had to hear Ronaldo.
Wallahi, Ronaldo, I am dying on that hill. I genuinely think. No Japan. Let me just tell people what exactly I said, and some people agreed with it. By the way, it's just you guys know.
Did they?
Yeah.
You mean Kenyaji Twitter?
They DM'd you.
Kenyaji Twitter.
That is racist. So now, you people are
bro. When I saw that thing, when most guys on Twitter confused castration for vasectomy for Muaz thing. Bro, and then I saw some shorty tweet at Kenyaji Twitter thinks Kenyaji KOT thinks castration vasectomies is chopping off your balls, which is castration. I died. I was in tears, bro.
So you think the guys who don't know the difference are the ones who agreed with my tweet?
All those guys.
Oh my god. Someone said that. Shit.
Crap.
Anyway, I said, and I don't remember the actual tweet, but I was looking.
But you're going to tell us what you said.
No, in hindsight, I'll just tell you exactly what I was trying to say. Right? Fat Ronaldo.
Yeah.
I think he has how many Ballon d'Ors? 2?
Yeah.
He has 2, right?
Yeah.
I think his career was very underwhelming.
Yeah. Whose career did you say was better than his?
Sorry?
Whose career did you say was better than his?
I didn't say anything is better. I was just saying in context.
I think I remember this. Yeah, he wasn't even talking about Zlatan. Usually he points at Zlatan for this, right?
No, but Zlatan has had a better career than Ronaldo.
That's debatable.
It is. It is not even debatable.
Zlatan's played in one World Cup. Played 3 games.
No,
played.
That's completely.
Zlatan
if he was Brazilian, he would have played more.
Ronaldo has 3 World Cup finals. He has 2 World Cup trophies.
No, 3 World Cup finals.
Yeah. 94, 98, and 2002.
He was a sub in 94. Come on.
Still went, bro.
But he was like a meaty player then.
You guys are cool. You're happy about Lucho being Argentina.
Licha, yeah.
Lucha.
Do you think we give a shit? No, but I'd argue that Olivier Giroud had more impact on football than Zlatan. Apart from quotes.
If you put Zlatan, you have to put Ronaldo.
That's why he compared him to Giroud. And the cheapest thing about it was this.
Ooh, now
he
it
compared
gets
him to
Yeah, he compared him to Giroud.
That kind of gets interesting.
No, Giroud. Sorry, it's Zlatan, Giroud, and then obviously all the way.
Ronaldo's
I think-
way.
Is there another floor up here? Are we on the highest
No, you
floor?
guys are being emotional.
On the roof.
You guys are being nostalgic.
No,
and I
we're not,
understand.
man.
No, I understand.
Huh.
Like he was a good player.
You know why he's mad? He's an AC Milan fan, and he got like the saddest form of Ronaldo. He got the saddest version of Ronaldo.
That is so true.
That's why. That's
Yeah,
why.
the one was telling Ancelotti, nah, do you need me to score goals or run?
Yeah, exactly. and that in and of itself is a legendary quote.
Also, we kind of got a
You
slightly
also
fat
got
Ronaldo.
Yeah, but Ronaldinho was fantastic for you guys.
And Robinho
all
too,
you know
man.
about
You
that.
guys.
No, Robinho was sus.
We also got.
You got a lot of shit players. Man. You even got
Rivaldo. We got Rivaldo when
Yes.
he was completely dead.
He won the Champions League with you guys, though.
No, he didn't.
In 05. Yeah.
We didn't win in 05.
They
Nah,
won
in
07.
He won it.
Oh
with
my
you.
God,
he was still playing
even-
07.
He was
no,
playing in
no,
07.
no, he wasn't.
I'm not wrong on that. He won it in
Wallahi, he wasn't.
This was in a trivia I was watching, Juzi.
Wallahi.
In terms of has Rivaldo won the Champions League? So
he never won
he's
at
won it
Barca.
It can't be 07. It can only be 01.
Let me just confirm.
Why?
Because we had won. I don't remember him being in the.
In the 07 squad.
In the 7 ilikuwa ni kina.
So what? I mean, it's the same way
Pirlo,
that people don't even
Inzaghi.
remember that Mariga or Vieira were in the AC
Mariga
Milan
will remember.
squad.
Mariga will remember, bro.
Man,
Yeah,
he
as
does-
Kenyans.
as Kenyans,
yes.
bro. Nah.
Yeah, he left in 2003.
Nah, I'm confused. I'm confusing this Olympiacos stint with the fact that Olympiacos actually played Milan and Liverpool.
Disgusting.
Yeah, that's a Umeri.
They played Milan and
Take
Liverpool.
it from me. I'm short. I know when someone's reaching.
But niliona juzi. Alishinda Champions League
But with who?
But with who?
in AC
In the ile
Which year?
2001,
2002
Exactly.
Ah.
2001-22 season, yeah.
in his
Probably.
only season there.
Yeah, that one makes sense.
Yeah,
So then what are you saying? Did he come
No,
back?
I don't remember him. Sorry?
that
Did
was the
he
only
come
time he was
back
there.
after he won the
He didn't
Champions
come
League
back.
with
That
you
was
guys?
him at his peak.
No, take it.
Yeah, that is him as
That was
his
him at his
bro.
peak, bro.
That means he won the Champions
wasn't
League
playing. He
and
wasn't.
then went and won the World Cup.
Wait.
Yeah,
He was in Milan, 2002,
2003.
2003. That's it.
Yeah,
So that means
played
he
for
won the
one
World
season.
Cup. He won the World Cup, then won the Champions League the season
Yeah.
after. That's a fucking brilliant couple
But
of years.
he wasn't playing.
That's boss.
How
He
many
played
appearances
22
did he?
games.
22
That's a
yeah.
lot of games.
For a whole year.
Probably most of them in the Champions
No,
League.
I don't remember.
Anyway,
I
well-
was watching us. He wasn't.
2003, we were watching what?
Wallahi,
You guys didn't even have Serie A here, bro, in Kenya, bro.
Wallahi, I watched the Champions League final. No, not Serie A. Champions League final. I watched that game full.
What,
I
KBC?
slept towards the end because it was really boring.
So that's probably when he came on
But then
and
again, I
scored.
watched the penalties. Huh?
He probably scored a penalty as well. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even bet. You're a
score
betting
penalty?
man, right?
He probably scored a
Would you bet
penalty.
against him scoring a penalty?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
He probably scored a penalty.
I will.
Let's get back into the World Cup vibes. I think we strayed there a little bit.
Now we're talking about World Cup winners, man. Rivaldo, Ronaldo.
Makes
Ronaldinho.
sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
Giroud.
Definitely not Zlatan.
Zlatan never.
I mean,
Definitely not Zlatan. By the way, you know, you as a Muslim, like supporting Zlatan is like it's borderline shirk, bro. The guy calls himself God. It's border. I'm not saying it is because I'm not a sheikh. Right? Nor am I the best
I'm
Muslim.
talking
I'm
about
just
him
saying.
as a player. I don't give a fuck what he says as.
What do you think he's talking about? His stroke game. How well he drives. Do you think that's what he's talking about?
I'm a god in the shit.
Do you think that's what he's talking? He's talking about what he's done to impress you.
It's more.
You and many other
but
fans.
He has. What do you mean? He has.
No, he
impressed
has,
us.
but he's saying he's God, bro. Like
Nah,
it's
bro.
borderline shit. bro.
Zlatan's
He
one of those
doesn't
guys. It's
change
just his career highlights, man. It's just good goals. Yes.
Oh, he has so many good goals.
Yeah.
He does.
He has
Nobody-
much better goals than Ronaldo.
Oh,
I think
No. Bro, now we're being rude because Ronaldo has
he has more
individual
than
goals.
he has more than 200 goals more.
Yeah. A lot of tap-ins, you know.
Yeah.
His
Oh my
tap-ins
God,
are
he
just
does.
very nice. You know, like
Zlatan's a home. He was playing football at 39.
he does kung fu tap-ins.
I think-
That's
yeah,
for me.
I think
like,
Isn't that what Haaland is known for? Nini?
Haaland did like one. He hasn't done a back heel one that went off the crossbar inside, bro.
Honestly, I already think about 5. One of the best goals.
And Giroud has better goals than him.
I agree.
Debatable.
But
not Fat Ronaldo.
Nah, the fact that he doesn't have a scorpion kick in his locker.
Tell me two
so
games.
Ronaldo on the other hand.
Tell me Fat
Yeah, he
Ronaldo.
doesn't.
Tell me 2 goals that stand out for you with Ronaldo.
Are you kidding me?
Tell me.
Sawa, the one in Barcelona. Runs beyond 3, 4, 5 players and then in between a gate. He just does this. Hey,
What Zlatan did at Ajax is much better than that.
Nah,
Nah,
I don't
bro.
agree.
Oh my.
I don't agree.
The one
Because that's
the
Ajax.
one he
We're
did-
talking about La Liga. He's coming to the best team in La Liga, right? And that was like
He was- who is he playing against?
Arguably prime La Liga, isn't it?
No.
That's
That was
prime
top La Liga,
That
bro.
was top La Liga. Bro, he came into the season right after.
That was top La Liga, bro.
Kiari. La Liga was only relevant when kina Javi walikuwa na kina Ronaldinho.
That's where you go wrong.
Ilikuwa relevant.
The only time
Tell me then,
La Liga
when?
was the most relevant is back then when
it
you had
wasn't.
Romario guys.
When the
that-
Brazilians were
Rivaldo.
coming in, bro. Brazilians,
Yeah, bro.
Rivaldo, your number.
Bro,
oh my God.
Number 10 ya Barcelona.
You
was
didn't watch
purely
La Liga,
Brazilian.
did you?
Hata hiyo bao irongelea wewe huyu ajui.
Naijua, bro.
I can swear.
I swear on my life I know the goal is talking about.
Bravo.
bro.
What
Okay,
was
tell
that
me another
goal?
one. Ibrahimović overhead kick katikati ya pitch against England.
Against who?
England.
Hiyo ilikuwa katikati
In
ya
a
pitch, ilikuwa kule
qualifier
kwa
against
side.
Joe Hart. Fuck
Sonora.
off.
Who's out of his box?
No, but no.
Nah,
Cap,
he
that
has
was
good
a great
goals.
goal. That was a great
Nah,
goal.
Zlatan
That was a
has
great
good- nah,
goal. That was a
Zlatan
great
has
goal.
good goals, but even comparing him to Ronaldo is a bit insulting because
It is, of
I
course.
do figure like Ronaldo is top 5 in the world ever.
No,
like
he's
the
not.
fact that
No, he's not.
the fact you can sit down and
No,
say
no, he's not.
Nah.
Top 3 for many, bro.
Yeah, I'll say top 3. I just put him
Wait,
top
wait,
5.
He's not. Wait, so down.
Hey,
Let me sit you down. Let me sit you
Nostalgia,
down.
watoi.
No. Let me
Hakuna.
sit you down.
All people.
If I bring him,
Rodrigo anashika miguu
Wacha,
zake hivi
wacha.
anaziingiza kwa
Kiari, watcha. If we somehow manage to get into the contact books of his legend, Paolo Maldini, and we sit this guy down and let this guy drool in front of Paolo Maldini, we give him one question to ask: who's the best striker ever? Who the fuck do you think is gonna say Zlatan?
Simple answer, bro.
Your own legend would agree, a proper top defender. All the coaches in the world. We're not gonna listen to some
watch
YouTubers'
ESPN a
opinion.
lot, yeah?
Nostalgia, though.
You watch
It's not
ESPN a lot.
nostalgia. You can tell,
When
man.
him to hizi
Also Chinko
ESPN,
and-
yeah, ESPN FC. Frank Leboeuf keeps on saying it time and time again. Nimesikiza akisema hiyo shit almost 10 times. He's never faced anyone like Ronaldo. Ever.
Who the fuck is he, though?
He says he's never seen.
Who's that?
That's a World Cup winner.
Mendy is World Cup winner.
Starting World Cup winner.
Mendy was starting for France.
Was he?
Sasa.
Yes.
Was he?
See, then he's actually won a World Cup and he's
And then
should be proud of it.
no, but Frank
That's
Leboeuf,
a Chelsea.
he was
Frank
a midi
Leboeuf,
player.
that's a Chelsea legend.
Mendy
That's
is
a-
still a decent player. He's a rapist, but I mean, a possible rapist, but
But
still.
Frank
Pep
Leboeuf,
said he's
sasa
a
Frank
good
Leboeuf,
boy.
because amesema kitu we'll just believe.
Sasa mimi ni
these are
kusikiza
players who played at the top level.
And he's played
What the
against
fuck?
them. Sasa mimi ni kusikiza ukisema Ronaldo Z but Leboeuf
I
Z.
feel like it's easier for you to judge a player by watching than playing against. Because playing against you are so emotional, umechoka. But me, I can make a better judgment.
Z.
I can make a better judgment
right.
by watching because I'm calm, I'm collected.
All right.
Ah,
Fine.
true,
You know what? Answer this in the comment section below. Where do you guys rank El Fenomeno? Not Fat Ronaldo. Put some fucking respect.
Yeah.
Ronaldo Nazario.
Fat Ronaldo, obviously Fat Ronaldo. For me,
Where do you rank him
you
in the
believe-
top 5 players in the world ever?
no. So fun, you say that is hard. It's simple. We have Giroud, Ibrahimović, Ronaldo.
Hakuna kitu
How do you
hapo.
rank these three? Personally,
Okay.
Ibrahimović, Giroud, Ronaldo.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
alright,
good.
Sawa. What happens if most our comments come back Ronaldo, Giroud, Zlatan, or Ronaldo?
Exactly
Zlatan,
what you
Giroud?
said. Kienyeji
what
Twitter.
happens? What happens?
I just know
Nah,
that it's
what happens?
Kienyeji people commenting.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
Because you're talking a lot of big game. You know nobody's going to agree with you.
You're a Kienyeji people. Those who agree with me.
Wow.
Listen.
I agree. Whoever agrees with them is definitely Canadian.
I'm pretty sure ukiangalia place fulani if you do your research well enough you'll pata Giroud saying Ronaldo is his hero, you'll pata those guys
But it,
well
they
enough.
have to. Like when you grew up, you saw them. Like by default, they'll be your hero.
Nah.
Giroud says, I'm my own hero. How does that make sense?
I've never seen anyone say
Get it.
Zlatan is their hero.
Yeah.
No, but Haaland.
Haaland ajisema kitu
who has broken all the-
wewe unaekelea Haaland hadi
Tafta, bro.
I will gladly use my iPhone 14 to confirm this.
umeekelea Haaland maneno hata kijana hajaongea.
Wallahi, bro. Ebu, here's some spoon feeding. Papa, say this for me, please. But Zlatan's my idol. Shut up, man.
Tatafuta. Unless umeandika article yako wewe mwenyewe. Mendu lazima tuangalie source.
Yeah. Has to be a proper link. That is Googling. So as he Googles Kiarie, this is what we're going to be discussing today. We're going to discuss if Ronaldo...
Borussia Dortmund starlet Erling Haaland has admitted that he considers Ibrahimović as a role model.
Bro, naona headline.
I like his mentality and how he sees different things. I think I've always had that confidence too. That's just me. I also like how he moves from one club to another in another country.
So he says nothing about his football.
Wait.
The headline is Haaland.
Just read the fucking headline.
Erling Haaland admires Zlatan Ibrahimović for his ability
to
succeed in different leagues.
So what does that mean?
Brother.
So does he like how he moves his clothes from one country and how he plays?
So that explains he's not even like Haaland's first role model because Ronaldo is his first role model.
He hasn't talked about Ronaldo.
No, he has, I think.
This is about adapting to different leagues, bro. As in Haaland has kept on saying Ronaldo.
Exactly
Ronaldo's done far better than...
Ronaldo has not done that. Ronaldo was successful at Barcelona. Ronaldo was successful at Inter Milan.
No, I'm talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm talking about Cristiano
the original Ronaldo was successful at
Okay, Cristiano Ronaldo obviously is better than Ibrahimović. I'm not going to question that.
Yeah,
obviously.
Original
second
bro.
rate.
There's nothing wrong.
This is where this guy just gets away with just saying flags and stuff. He was amazing at PSV.
Yes.
He won fuck all. He didn't win anything.
He won the league at PSV.
He did not win the league.
He was amazing at PSV.
He did not win anything at PSV.
Was he successful?
Nani?
Ronaldo in PSV.
No, he wasn't.
That's not success. He was top scorer, so he's not successful.
Not so successful. He didn't
That's
win.
what got him the move.
He didn't win.
Nah.
He didn't. He's won 2 league titles in his career. 2. That's mid.
Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Today we are going to discuss...
I like you guys because you guys are independent on your mind.
Right, independent of the mind. Nice one. Is Ronaldo a desperate man-child? We're also going to ask, why does Bruno get so much hate? And
You will answer that.
who should be starting for Brazil, Jesus or Richarlison?
brother.
Are Spain just small team stat padders? And we're also going to discuss winners' predictions.
Yes, sir.
So let's get the show on the road. Ronaldo is right now under scrutiny for being the center of the biggest and most controversial goal claim I've ever seen in world football. I remember the one where Harry Kane...
It's even worse than that.
Of course it's worse than the Harry Kane one.
Yeah.
It's worse than this one.
No, this one is worse than that.
This one's worse than this because this one's definitely worse because they even brought like what? Sensors into this shit, bro.
The Portuguese FA are involved now.
You know, he's got Piers Morgan with a campaign over him on PR.
He texted me.
He texted
From the
me,
locker room.
he swears or some shit.
Nah, bro, Ronaldo's argument is done, bro. Ronaldo's legacy is done. Just off the past month, he's no longer top 10 player of all time. In my opinion.
Okay, calm down.
In my opinion.
There's one moment, courage. You give him the green light.
Hakuna maneno kama hii.
All I said was... The question was... Hold on, the question was, why is he a desperate man-child?
Yeah, because of that. As in...
No, you're
Why?
going to defend Ronaldo. No, I'm going to defend Ronaldo.
Unaona shida inatokea ni nini? Huh? And I figure this is Ronaldo's problem, yeah? He's never been that guy.
He's always been that guy.
Nah, he's that guy. He's not that guy. He feels like he's not completely sure of himself because when you look at this is fake confidence he portrays.
That's interesting. No, that's interesting because remember there's an insecurity claim that Rio Ferdinand made.
Yeah.
About it, you know, like how he was asking, why would you say Messi is not the best player? Why would you say Messi is the best player? So I've always thought he had this insecurity thing going on, you know, and all this hype about how he talks about himself. I'm the best. I feel like I deserve, you know, all these things. There's a slight insecurity there.
Not slight, bro. Not slight. Every single legend, every single legend has come out and given their lists of the best players. Every single legend comes out and forgets CR7. Not forgets.
No. Everyone says it's
no.
No one has ever said Messi, Ronaldo is. People say it's close, but someone would give an edge to Messi.
Sasa mimi unaniambia Kenya Legends, najaribu kuambia ka El Fenomeno was asked who his top 5 players are.
He's jealous because Ronaldo is the biggest name in football right now and it's not him. Obviously, someone came in, called himself Ronaldo, and then he's completely outperformed everything you've watching. Obviously, you have to be jealous.
No,
give me someone else.
It has nothing to do with that.
It has nothing to do with that.
I think it's more football.
What does Figo say?
What does Zlatan say?
Neither.
Fucking liar.
It's a simple thing. Whether we want to admit it or not, Ronaldo went to Madrid, became a super goal scorer, which moved away from his game. And that was because he now needed to chase the records in order to get his name.
He hasn't chased records. Records have been chasing him.
That's BS, man. That's BS. He tells Piers Morgan, and the fact that
that's facts.
That's BS.
You can't. Those are factual things.
Records chase him.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he's got more records, I think, than
anyone,
than any other except Messi.
No, he has more than Messi.
I think you're right. I think he has a few more than Messi.
He played more games as well.
Yes.
Over 200 more games.
Yeah, no, we note down. It's not. This isn't a Messi debate. This isn't a Messi. I'm just discussing why is Ronaldo so desperate for this attention? Did he not get it from his father or mom? And now that he's a superstar, he's getting it or something.
Nah, you can't bring in his dad, man, because fine. His dad didn't give him attention, but that was for different stuff.
No, but my issue is right. I think all the things that he's achieved in his career, the way that he's achieved, I think they should be lauded. I think they should be congratulated, of course, because he redefined himself, right?
Everyone congratulates him.
Everybody congratulates him, right? But Messi is just Messi. And I think Messi would have been, in comparison to Ronaldo, he would have been the best player in any generation of the world. Whether he was born in the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s.
What about Ronaldo?
Ronaldo, not necessarily, right?
Why?
I just don't think becoming the record goal scorer makes you the best ever player. It makes you the best goal scorer. That's what you are. And there's golden boots for that. There's a reason why there's always a best player award and the top scorer award.
So you're saying Ronaldo just scores goals?
Especially in the last 5 years. That's all he's been doing. Yeah.
Ever since he went to Madrid, man, after his first year, immediately messed up his knee. And couldn't do the tricks.
What are his assist stats? Up there as well.
They're up there, of course. No, nobody's denying.
Ukitoa Messi, he's literally almost better than everyone else.
Yeah, it's probably because he played 500 games more.
That's a bit flagrant. There's certain strikers who have more assists than him even.
No, tell me right
Suarez.
Now. No.
Suarez has the most assists in football history, bro. Just check that out. Kwani wadhani mimi sana than tunagia zuku.
No, but it's just it's a style issue, right? And Messi's always embodied football for most, right? And guys like Maldini, guys like all these legendary players who even played against Messi and the likes of El Fenomeno, they think those are the best players. They think those are the people that really defined football. Ronaldo has always been the antagonist. He's never been the protagonist. Alafu, he didn't help himself. His own PR campaign to claim the best player award or the best player title, that's what used to piss people off. Messi always felt like, listen, he knows he's in a team sport. Messi wouldn't have done well in any other sport because it's not a team sport. Like if he was playing tennis, he wouldn't have done well. Ronaldo would have been fucking brilliant because it's all down to him.
Isn't that a plus? Why are you making that?
It's not a plus in football. It's not a plus in basketball. It's not a plus in American football where systems are developed to get the best out of the sum of all the parts.
No, but you're talking shit because
my
let me finish.
Wow.
Scrambling, bro.
I wasn't even attacking anyone. You're just talking shit.
You're talking shit because let me say why. You're saying this guy, he doesn't have the edge because he is too good of an individual player.
Not too good of an individual player. He's too individualistic.
Yeah. No, but you can't say that considering he's won all these trophies with teams. He's won 3 Champions Leagues in a row. He has 5 total Champions Leagues.
This is my argument particularly.
And then, let me finish. And then if you look at the Champions League that they've won, the knockout stages, he's the one that carries the team. Scoring hat-tricks again by Munich and stuff. How are you going to use that as a negative.
But never, again, this brings in my argument again. But never in any of those Champions Leagues they've won has he been the guy who's won them the actual Champions League when the big game gets there.
That's true. My God,
he's never been the star player in any final.
But I hear you.
I can name them all. The first final for United, he actually missed a penalty in the penalty shootout. The star was Van der Sar.
If anything, the MVP was actually the pitch.
Yeah, the pitch was
John Terry slipped.
Pitch was a mess. The first Champions League he won with Madrid, Di Maria was the man of the match in the final. The second Champions League.
Do you win Champions League by winning the final or by winning all the games prior to the final? Because if I came in clutch, scored a hat-trick against Bayern Munich, scored a hat-trick against Atletico Madrid, got you against the final, he's done everything. He's got you there.
But right now, the issue here, right, is that everything has to be about him. Look at the way he celebrated.
Everything has always been about him. There's nothing wrong with that.
Why has he never?
Worked.
Remember how many times he never really celebrated a team goal, an important team goal. His own teammate scores an important goal. Because he didn't do it, he's self-obsessed. He's like fucking angry. He's not really celebrating. He's done that at Real Madrid. He's done that at United. He's done that at Juve. He's done that everywhere he's gone.
But that is
done that at United again.
That's down to him trying to be the best ever, and
that's where he fails, because
he tries to be the best ever.
Yeah, I think you've said it perfectly.
That's exactly the issue. Messi has never been out there in any interview. I've listened to all his interviews.
Jamaa ana personality.
Si mambo ya personality.
Messi is a boring guy. Messi, give him. Messi can't even speak properly. What are you talking about?
Speak properly aje?
I don't know. Some rumors here and there.
Sasa sioni maneno yako.
No, but still, Messi is a meme.
Messi
keeps on
talking. What are those rumors?
I don't know. People are saying he's sick or something. I don't know.
He has a disability.
Yeah.
So now you're going to fault him for his disability.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Are you a disabilitist? Whatever the word term is.
Mind you, even with that, he's managed to be less than 10 goals below Ronaldo in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Total.
He's gonna finish
way.
No, he's not.
This guy's gonna fuck off to Saudi Arabia.
This guy's not even playing Champions League, bro.
Wallahi, he's not even playing Champions League.
I can put my life on it. Messi he's not going to do those 10 goals.
Chata niangalie ni ngapi? Zinaweza be quarter finals hapa nikikwambia.
He's not.
Saddam, why did you do this?
This is literally his last season at PSG, right? He's going back to Barcelona.
No. This is actually
Barcelona are gonna finish in the Champions League spots, and he's gonna do it again.
Barcelona.
Huh?
Yeah, Europa.
They're second. They're first right now.
But it doesn't matter.
Where are you talking from? You're fifth. Where are you talking from?
Okay.
And they're the ones knocking you out because you barely survived.
Seventh. Shut up.
Wait.
We're laughing.
Why is he back to Champions League? You can still laugh.
Oh shit.
No, Kari, this guy is chatting shit about Barcelona. They're the ones who are gonna knock them out, trying to survive a playoff round. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand where this Kiburi comes from. And yeah, you guys are Kiburi FC.
Ah. Hey.
Kari's happy with his findings, bro.
What?
Ndugu, siangalie mabao.
What?
Kwani uoni?
120? No, that's... So they're saying Ronaldo has less goals in Champions League than Messi.
Including 2022, 2023.
But that is not facts though.
That's facts.
Well, they put two teams there.
Wameka timu gani mbili?
Can you not see how many teams for Wani wameka hapo?
Bro, the difference is literally 2 goals.
Oh my God, you're telling me he's not scoring at least 2 penalties?
In 2 years.
Wait, is that Saudi Arabia team playing Champions League?
Anyway, this is your goat.
Okay.
This is your goat, and it's fucking pathetic.
My God is Mata, but Andela. Mata is better than Messi.
You saw how Bruno responded, like he was forced to respond in that way.
Yeah.
But you know, Ronaldo deserved that goal.
No, there's nothing wrong with him saying that.
Nah, bro. You see this whole thing about babying someone. Ronaldo, in any team he's in, needs to be babied to the point of you're the best. You've performed the best. You need all the man of the matches. You need to be given all the headlines.
Does it not work?
Doesn't.
What do you mean doesn't?
It's been proven it doesn't work.
Ronaldo's been given stars, let alone hat-trick, match ball, and anapewa ile star sticker one time. You have to. Yeah, MVP. Best player in the world right now.
If you bought a player and he needs that to succeed, and he has succeeded that everywhere, he is top scorer, he has scored more than 700 goals, then what is it? It works.
It's sad.
It works.
And right now...
Where are the humble strikers?
Right now, I don't even understand.
Where are the humble strikers? Where's Suarez?
Suarez is doing amazing, man.
What do you mean amazing? He can't even.
He's won trophies in
Nunes
Europe.
ahead of him. Relax.
He's won trophies in Uruguay as well.
And Argentina.
Is it Argentina that he won? It's actually Argentina.
What trophy?
He won the league.
Argentina.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next topic.
So you agree then? He's a baby. He's a massive man.
No, he's a baby, but he is a world-class baby.
Bro, Ronaldo can't even make you like him anymore. It's one of the,
it's difficult, man.
I don't get what's so difficult about being happy for your teammate, yeah?
No. It's a team sport, but Ronaldo is better.
You know what Ronaldo's probably thinking? He's probably thinking, Bruno was trying to cross to me.
Yeah.
But he was trying to cross
He was trying to cross to me, so I deserve the goal.
Bro, homie, you're being told the board up there is showing you that it's Bruno, yeah?
If
You're complaining.
like,
You're like, hey.
If he hadn't applied gel,
That's so sad.
If he hadn't applied gel, because that is what the sensors couldn't trace, because it was smooth. Like if you had your hair, for example, the sensor would go off.
Bro, you see, that's such a that's such a mid argument, yeah. Because Adidas
It's not an argument.
Yeah,
he's not even arguing at this point.
Adidas came out with a statement before the World Cup in terms of what the ball does, and that's just because of the offside rule. That's why they were saying this one's going to be a bit more accurate on the offside calls, which it hasn't been. But anytime once someone touches the ball gets readings at 500 times a second. So even if it was a smooth.
Wait,
The fact that Adidas had to release a statement that Ronaldo didn't score, man, I'd be so embarrassed as Ronaldo. But you know, when you're chasing Messi, I can understand why you need everything. No. You need absolutely everything.
It's true. You see,
at the end of the day, Ronaldo's always been competing with Messi. Messi's just competing with himself.
Yeah,
that's the difference.
why as a complete player, Messi has only gotten better as the years have gone on. Whatever, he's become the best free kick taker in the world. Then became,
and Ronaldo deteriorated.
Deterioration has been at a high level. Yes. The last free kick he scored was at Juve.
Yeah.
No. He scored one with United.
A free kick?
Yeah, against Tottenham. Took a deflection or something, or maybe it didn't even take.
Like I tweeted, bro.
It was against Tottenham. Was a long shot.
It was a long shot.
I've been tweeting it. I think opposition teams feel like losing time, wasting time. Just follow United.
I still remember like the level of disrespect that Ronaldo got, right? There was a free kick he got in the 2014 or 2018 World Cup.
2018, one person in the wall.
One guy in the wall. Him. He hit the guy. Like you're not putting one man in the wall against Messi.
It's not even a wall. That point umekewa gate alafu hakuna fence. Alafu umeenda
Ronaldo said
shit. Yeah, go back now. God damn it.
All right, well, that's a good segue. Let's talk about Bruno. Bruno gets a lot of hate.
Deservedly so.
I'm not saying he shouldn't. I'm saying he does, and it's a fact.
Can we also agree? Bruno is also a very annoying player.
Yeah.
The way he whines on the pitch, the way he cries on the pitch,
he's fucking
and also
annoying.
he's frustrating. Like he will make so many wrong calls in a game and then make 2 great calls. That's the thing.
Yes.
So now emotionally you're just frustrated with this guy, and then he scores 2 goals.
That I think Chiari, you'll relate.
Yeah.
Remember when we had Alexis Sanchez?
Yeah. Bro, I remember when we had Alexis Sanchez back then. Yeah.
Yo, Alexis Sanchez was exactly that. Before he left to United, he was in really bad form, right? So he never even deserved anywhere near that 500k. So I remember telling Naeem, bro, you guys want to sign Alexis Sanchez? Oh, brilliant. I'd rather have Henrik Mkhitaryan than Sanchez, because all Sanchez does now, he gets the ball on the left wing, gets to the edge of the box, does a little step over, cuts in, and crosses. And I'm like, I told him, listen, if you guys had Giroud, that would have been brilliant. But you have Lukaku, who's not very good with headers, ironically, right? That's all Sanchez was.
Because he's black?
Huh?
Because he's black.
No, it's because he's massive.
He's tall, bro.
Nice try, though. Nice try, though. But he struggled there, right? And this guy he's that annoying because he's not even a winger. He's an attacking midfielder. So he's doing those things Sanchez used to do, like all these attempted passes and crosses. And sometimes they're even simple through balls, like a player of your caliber should be able to give them. And it just goes where, even cross-field passes, you see them bounce. Sometimes they gingerly make their way to the target.
He is so annoying. He's so annoying, especially if you're supporting him as a player. Like, come on, if you're a Portugal fan right now,
trying to defend him.
If you're a Portugal fan right now, that he is the most frustrating.
Now he's annoying because he's annoying to both sets of fans. He's annoying to opposition fans and he's annoying to his own fans.
Yeah,
so it's like opposition fans hate him because of the whining, because of the falling down, because of all that type of stuff. His own team hates him because of how much he loses the ball. Even the whining affects his own team at a point.
Yes, because he whines at his own team.
Yeah,
he
and even at times he's not really looking at the ball. He's just talking to the ref. He's doing all that type of stuff. Bruno is annoying. He gets to that point because I don't know how to term it. I'll term it as the most midi-class player I've seen because Bruno is actually class.
He is. He has,
but he's
so
weird. But he's actually.
We're making up a new term.
He's still midi.
He's midi. You don't want him for your team.
Nah.
But you hate that he's having to play against you.
Yeah.
Because you as a fan, you said the right things. Like, you hate how he complains. You hate how he dives. You hate how he tackles. Because he also hurts players, right? But then he also gets a goal against you.
Yeah, he'll still get that goal against you.
Anybody but him, bro.
He's annoyed with the whole game. He's whining. Then he scored a goal in the 80th.
And it's a penalty.
Yeah,
and then he's the only player who scored after 90. After the final whistle. Like, if there's anything more, like, Game Asia, better players that live in the pitch want to consider a penalty and then go back.
No, but you're player of the month.
I think it's just generally that Bruno is. Kuna ukimwangalia, you wouldn't think he should be talking the way he's talking, because his talent doesn't match up to how much whining he does. But then at a point you get the fact that this talent is actually a lot of talent. So it's all one weird mix of
I agree.
He's just, but this is the thing I'll say. I've not been a Bruno fan ever.
Neither have I.
But that's because I still hold it in my head up till today. If you're playing in Serie B or whatever place you was playing, Sporting at that point at 24, there has to be an issue. Once you're 24, 25, you're still playing the Portuguese league.
No, but come on.
I genuinely believe, right, Saddam? Like, I genuinely believe, and this is more guts and insight than anything
factual.
Factual.
So
I genuinely believe, right, that there is no way in hell he ever plays for a Pep Guardiola team.
I never.
Or a Mikel Arteta team.
An actual possession-based team?
Possession-based team, no
Not
way.
possible.
He gives the ball away so much.
Not
so
possible.
So much.
That's the same.
I think if Erik ten Hag had a choice between prime Bruno and prime Tadic, he'd probably choose Tadic.
Yeah, just because of how ball retention.
Yes.
Yeah, just because of...
Also Tadic is fucking a baller. But
Bruno
prime
is better
Tadic.
Bruno's a better baller, but Tadic is a more careful baller. So if you have
Which
him,
is what Erik ten Hag wants from his
if you
team.
have him in your team, less risks.
I think he just has to deal with Bruno for now.
Right now, it's dealing with him because those risks that Bruno takes will leave you with a 3-on-2 randomly because he's tried a pass, because he's come to the DM side, he's tried a pass.
Think about
it's
it.
not gone.
Think about it, right? In the big games that he's performed, right? They don't have the ball. In the big games, yeah. He has
performed in any big
the whole
game?
of 2020, basically.
Huh?
The whole of 2020.
Didn't perform in any big game. That was the big.
No, I'm talking about this season.
Yeah,
under Erik ten Hag, no, it was on the counter, right? Any games that they had that were good were on the counter, where he doesn't have much more.
Oh, you're talking about the team.
You're talking about the pass against them,
Arsenal.
the outfoot pass that no one on your team has ever done. By the way,
What do you mean? Jordan Henderson does those in his sleep? Fuck off, man. Henderson gave Salah for his hat-trick against you. This guy forgets so easily, bro. Messi as he forgets. Outside foot pass, I never forget those, bro.
Anyway.
So,
shout out to Captain Hendo, bro. Naona kazi unafanya huko Qatar.
Kazi gani kwenda soka hajafanya kitu.
Naona kazi unafanya huko Qatar. Yeye ameenda scouting.
Anapiga
transfer
player
activity.
tapping.
Bellingham, are you thirsty? Yes, Shika.
Good lad. Yes, lad. Drink that. No worries. But I think the best performances he's had is when he hasn't had the ball much, which means he has to release the ball quickly and not attempt those stupid passes of his.
And there's like acres of space.
And there's a lot of space for a mispass. Like against Liverpool, he played really well. 2-1.
Against you guys,
against us, he played really well. Against Chelsea, he played really well.
He's also not accurate. You see the part for that part on playing really well with teams that they have to counter-attack.
Yeah.
It's just space.
Yeah.
It's just space. The fact that he can kick a ball there, he'll kick the ball there. But if there was a player standing there that requires that ball to his foot, now there comes in the issue.
But he has had patches, right? He has had patches where he gets to like pick locks sometimes with some amazing passes. There was an outside the foot pass he gave to Ronaldo last season. Remember that cross against Young Boys in the Champions League?
Yeah.
You know, like he has those moments, he's shown, but it's just too erratic.
No, he'll do that after attempting that 4 times and failing.
That's perfect.
So you're like, why are you doing this? Oh, he keeps doing this, Ujama. And then
And
it
then
works.
you want
and
that.
then it works and you're like,
It's not an agenda.
you have no
bro.
option but say, oh,
Why
nice,
is
bro.
not an
I'm saying
agenda?
it's not an agenda, but I think there's an issue with Portuguese players, yeah.
Because Diogo Jota.
Nah.
Huh.
My other annoying player is also Portuguese. Bernardo Silva, one of the most annoying human beings there is. Not even on the pitch, outside the pitch.
How?
How is he annoying?
Have you heard him talk?
Wait, so, okay, explain.
All that homie talks about is Liverpool, not good enough. Yes, all he does, bro. I listen to
He
that.
said Liverpool is not good
He
enough.
keeps on talking and he hates Liverpool with all his.
It's a modern day rivalry.
How, bro? First of all, you're from Portugal. You played in Monaco. Where did Liverpool and City enter your life?
No, but
3-4 years back. Then he became the most loyal citizen ever.
But think about it. You guys have been pushing his team to have to win the league by 98 points.
Bernardo Silva-
league by 90 points.
Bernardo Silva is really annoying. really annoying. Ronaldo is there. Then you have
Jota.
Bruno. Jota has now that issue for Bruno where
Also, Jota
as
is
a
a
fan,
baller.
Jota is a
he's
baller.
a baller, but he's also mid.
It's so weird because he doesn't do what Bruno does, but he attempts to dribble too much.
Yeah.
You
Whereas,
get
I remember
Bruno
I said-
attempts passes that he can't do. Jota attempts dribbles that most of the time he can't do, but sometimes he can. And when he does, he scores a goal and Rob Holding and Ben White are on the floor. You know what I mean? Like that's the
So all
annoying thing
Portuguese
about.
players perform against his team.
Yeah, that's given.
Okay.
Not recently though.
What do you mean?
Not recently.
Oh, no, he was injured.
Oh yeah, true.
If Jota was playing...
No, Jota was playing. He
guys
actually
would
played
win
well.
easily, right?
He actually played well.
If Jota played against...
Yeah, you guys would win.
No, Jota
Jota
played.
played.
Jota played.
Oh, so you guys are just shit.
Nah, bro, he just got stolen.
So,
To Libya.
Anyway, so let's keep it moving now. Obviously now, right, Portugal are into who are they playing? Senegal or Cameroon?
Nah, I don't know who they're playing.
Wait, they haven't qualified.
They haven't
yet.
qualified.
They haven't
yet.
qualified.
Nah,
yet.
they've
Never
qualified, but they haven't. It's Portugal won the other game. They've won both their
they've
games.
qualified. I think they're...
But they don't have an opponent yet.
Ah, okay. Fair
Yeah.
enough. So how far do you guys see Portugal going?
Quarters.
I see them max quarters.
Yeah, same.
Max
Once
quarters,
Liao
bro.
missed CV, you know, like Liao was midi as fuck, man.
It's
But
not,
again, he's not-
I got
he's
15,
bro.
15, 20 minutes, bro. Again, this whole starting CR7 nonsense. Bro. You can't have Rafael Leao on the bench and you have CR7 starting.
But they're not playing the
No,
same
but not the
position.
same
It's
position.
bro,
is it?
I'd rather play Bernardo Silva false 9, bro.
I'm a Bruno. You.
Yeah, I'm a Bruno ni mweke huko
Well, that
mbele.
would actually work.
Ma Joao
It
Felix.
would. Okay.
Joao Felix is still in the same team. Why not drop that guy there?
Joao Felix needs to go to
Unaweza
Arsenal,
leta
by
mse mwingine kwa team. You can play all those guys without playing Ronaldo.
I'm just
Portugal is-
happy Leo is not playing. He won't renew. So
Portugal is too good for the nonsense this coach is putting them through.
yeah. I think they're way overachieving. Portugal.
But they're playing good ball though.
No, they're not.
Nah,
No.
bro,
no, they're
bad
not,
football.
like-
Okay, maybe it's good ball in the sense that it's entertaining because the other team also gets a chance to score.
Lakini
Yes.
tutafuta
Yeah.
watu wa human rights, bro. This is a shout for human rights guys, yeah. Any human rights guys, UN guys, UNHCR, all these guys. Tafadhali, Pepe is playing at 39. Kuna hii mambo ya kucheza child labor, hii ni elderly labor, bro. The homie is huko.
He looks so old.
He looks old, bro.
Yeah, I saw that thing. I'm seeing like skinny.
Like, two people, by the way. Two people wananishangaza sana. Sawa. One is Pepe. Pepe looks 39. Sorry, he's 39, but he looks
Looks
50
49.
something.
Yeah, he looks 49, 50
He looks
huko.
50.
Yeah.
The other person is Kipchoge. Do you know Kipchoge is 36?
Fuck off.
Zi, but Kipchoge,
Google.
acha nive.
Wallahi.
He looks like 50 something.
Zi nive nangoja Kipchoge come on TV, but
Anaweza come bado, but bro, give us,
Kipchoge,
tell us what you're doing so that we don't.
even ndio najua
Yeah.
Kipchoge
Tell
kuna
us your skill.
kuna kitu ya Kipchoge
It's probably
fine.
that retinal shit you were doing, bro.
In 2003, I remember Eliud Kipchoge winning the World Cross Country Championships. How that homie at that point age hadi 36 sahi.
Wait, so in 2003, how old would he be if he's 36?
Apparently, he was 16 or something. So, but 13.
No, but I mean, I know very specifically that
he's 38. Kipchoge is 38. Wow. He does not look 38.
He looks much older.
He has 2 more years of proper
and he runs a lot.
Running.
Is it because of like dealing with the sports ministry of Kenya? Man?
Could be.
It could be.
Could be.
Imagine having to deal with government and run for your life.
That's a very good point.
Yeah,
that's a good point, bro.
Yeah,
in that sense.
Explains why Kiere looks very young. There's no running, yeah.
This guy is dealing with government, though, isn't he?
But he's not running anyway.
Okay, so well, he could be running soon. You
I
know, yeah.
I mean, I didn't treasure. It's a nice age. Aging is nice at treasure sides.
It's the fountain of youth. Iko up over there. Anyway, Brazil barely got through
another team that
Granit Xhaka.
I think they play like an African team. There is zero flair.
Brazil.
Yes.
I build a name of this.
Zero, like,
but bro, that's why the question is, why is Richarlison starting? That guy is a Brazilian Aubameyang. That's what he is. Wallah, he is. Few touches on the ball, predator in the box, and then a little bit of flair sometimes with an overhead kick. That's the first time he's done it. He's never done that for
training the day before.
Shut up. That was an old clip. That was Copa America times, bro. I saw that thing in the documentary.
The day before.
No, but to be fair, like, there's a lot of players that aren't performing well. Vinicius Jr. is supposed to be one of the top wingers in the world, right?
He is, bro.
He's supposed to be.
But right now, performance-wise,
but Kiari, every time he got the ball, did you ever think
zero
that he's skinning the shit out of this fullback?
Nothing.
I think those fullbacks had them mostly in his pocket.
Why
they did? Fine, argument yangu on that. Because Vini, the same way I see Vini play for Brazil, the same way I see him play for Madrid. It's just, yeah.
I mean, he's only ever had one goal for Brazil.
And then I find him. He's just. I think he just runs with the ball. I don't think he's not skillful.
Nah, he doesn't. He shouldn't even be. He shouldn't even
be.
He's
just not doing it.
He shouldn't even be running with the ball. Vini's game should be space, running into space. It's the midfielder giving him the ball.
Lennon vibes.
Oh, but the midfielders around him are so good, man. Lennon vibes. I see it
again. That brings in the argument for the team that's starting. Yeah, Richarlison. I can't have an argument with him because Richarlison's Brazil's top scorer since 2018.
I get that, Kenny. But let's look at stylistic comparisons. So, where does Vinicius do really well? And Rodrigo is when they have a link-up striker like Benzema, an intelligent guy who can drop down and also make runs in behind to expose the space that he makes for them, right?
But then you're assuming they're playing with the Madrid system. This coach is different.
It's a 4-3-3.
No, the coach.
It's a 4-3-3 with traditional fullbacks, right? Very similar to.
I think
it's not even positional play. It's actually anti-positional play, which is what Carlo Ancelotti does.
It's more 4-2-3-1 at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, right now it depends on how you look at it, right?
Yeah.
But for example, against Serbia, where they won 2-0. Yeah, it was a 4-3-3. Neymar was in an 8 position a lot of the time, right?
But that's the thing. I think that's a 4-2-3-1 because I think that's him playing a more of a 10.
Yeah,
because he's playing. Vini goes there, Richarlison up front.
So that's my issue is that I guarantee if he's playing with Gabriel Jesus, Vinicius, and whoever the other winger is, it's Rafinha most of the time. So they'll just improve. And for me, it's no surprise. I know it was a small sample size, but it's no surprise that as soon as these guys came on, right, the likes of Anthony, Jesus, things were just more fluid. A lot more fluid. Even the goal that was scored, despite it being only one, was a very Samba goal. It was nice link up, bow.
Nah, but you see, it's also suspect because what's Casemiro doing inside the box, bro? That DM, what's Casemiro doing?
Has that in his locker.
Nah, he has that in his locker. He has a shot in his locker, but he doesn't have next to Richarlison, next to Jesus type shit in his locker. He's not a supporting striker, bro. That box had 3 guys. One of them was Casemiro.
They were pushing. I mean,
even if you're pushing, one of those 3 guys can't be Casemiro. When you have Bruno G on the pitch, when you have other central midfielders, then you have a DM.
But see, the thing is, Zoom, we're assuming that they have a coach that actually coaches them. They have a style of play. World Cup don't have. I think we have like maximum 3 good coaches, in my opinion. I think we have just guys who are just international team managers. I think Portugal don't have a manager. The Jama to Ako, 0. England, the same thing.
Yeah, they feel like figureheads.
I think Enrique Deschamps.
No, fuck Deschamps, bro.
Nah, no way, not Deschamps.
Deschamps is
Enrique,
probably,
I mean, he's won the World
Saudi
Cup.
coach.
He's won the World Cup, but Deschamps as a manager is one of the worst managers.
But then again, okay, I can agree with that because this competition is just Mbappe. If Mbappe plays well, they win.
Yeah, and
I don't think they will this time without that midfield of Matuidi, Kante, and
they won
and
2018 because of Kante. It was as simple as Kante delivers in midfield, Mbappe deliver up front.
Yeah, Kante, Matuidi carried Pogba, and then those three carried Mbappe.
So are you saying we only have one good manager?
Luis Enrique is a good manager.
Fuck that guy.
The Saudi national team coach is a very good manager. Rigobert Song is a very good manager.
This have Renard shit needs to actually stop.
Why?
Because he's managed amazingly for the national teams. Yeah, he's a proper national team manager. He's not a good manager. Anytime he's tried club football, yeah,
that's why he doesn't know. No, but it's not an inability. If club imekata and you're good at international, then you're a good like. It can be both.
Who's that Italian coach? Marcelo Lippi. Very international coach.
But you see, Marcelo Lippi...
But he's a legend in the game now.
Marcelo Lippi, even for the club football side of things, he did amazing things for club football, yeah.
What did he do?
He won bare shit in Italy.
I wasn't watching football back then. Man. Like,
point is, if you're successful as an international manager, then and you're still international manager, then you're
a successful
international
manager.
The thing is, if we use that argument, then Fernando Santos gets in.
What does he want?
Fernando Santos got into a Euro fight. He's won a Euro. He's won a Nations League. I don't know.
Nation League.
But see, he's won a Euros.
That's like
come on.
That's like Community Shield.
Hapana sasa najaribu kuelewa argument
yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Najaribu kusema hivyo juu Fernando Santos. You guys have said have Renard. He's won AFCON. So if Euros aren't shit, but AFCON shit.
What teams?
Zambia and Ivory Coast.
That's mad.
Zambia is
insane. Ivory Coast were the favorites. Zambia had one of the best teams.
Ivory Coast the favorites. They never won with the golden generation. They never won AFCON.
They were the favorites for that cup.
Drogba has never won AFCON.
And it was actually it was actually in Ivory Coast.
No, but the point is he didn't have the Drogbas and the Ranis in his team.
Yeah, he's still
to do with Gervinho.
That's
massive.
Still at the Kalous and Yaya Toures.
Yeah. Anyway,
fair enough.
Havrenad is just Havrenad is one handsome motherfucker, bro. That homie.
Sorry, shorty.
Haha, brother.
Well done. Hey. Well fucking done, man. Hey. Respect.
Come guys.
Yes.
Shaka pale kwa yo lini yako ka kitu kasabs hivi. Na shati yake ya white. Mind you, yo shati hajabadilisha AFCON zote kutoka 2015.
I think he has like 7 of those.
Yeah. Says it is lucky shot.
Probably like 400, but
7, 1 for each. Anyway, how far are Brazil going? I still see them in the final. I just don't know if now they're going to win it.
No. Wala final hapana. I feel like wakipatana na Spain, they're going out.
Please. We'll get into Spain right now.
Wakipatana na a proper team, I think they're getting exposed.
So definitely not Spain then. Okay, so I think they're getting to the final, and I think they can win it, but I don't know that they will.
But then again, can we agree that there is less good teams? Which team has been perfect?
None.
Exactly. So,
and in a way,
but no World Cup has ever had a perfect team.
No, but the thing is it a case of the top teams not being as good, or the bottom teams just being better?
No. I think the top teams are not good.
I think
it's the quality of the World Cup. This is part of the problem with having a World Cup in December.
Have you had one before? What would you?
Sina kuelezea hiyo ndio part of the problem.
What's the problem?
Mimi sijakwambia history.
So what's the problem?
Yeah. Part of it, the players haven't had the aspect of getting a month off.
They never get a month.
They get a month, and then
get 3 weeks max.
I'm saying before the World Cup. Every year before the World Cup, you get at least 3 weeks of training camp to a month. The teams actually get that point to gel, play their friendlies, and then go to the World Cup. So there's a bit more camaraderie built. There's a bit more unity in the teams. Right now, you're seeing teams that had to bring in players a day to the competition.
If that makes sense, explain why Qatar is the shittiest team there.
Yeah, it's true.
They were together for the last 6 months.
Because
12 years.
Qatar have been together
12 years.
Bro, acha nisikudanganye.
Also umetoka tangu like under 16.
Simulize explanation.
Yeah, tell us.
Yeah, if I gather a bunch of shit, there's no way I'll say in 12 years that's going to be flowers, bro.
No, they're not shit. You can't say that because they won the Asian Cup. They have a bunch of players who are linked
What's
with...
the Asian Cup?
No, they did win the Asian Cup.
What do you mean?
Who else won the Asian Cup?
South Korea, Japan, Saudi.
The guys who just won it before were South Korea, which got Son his
move.
The deal to not do military time because he won
but
that
he
shit.
eventually still did.
Because he won that shit for his country. Nah, he didn't do it.
No, he did.
Eventually, he didn't do
I
it.
remember you did. He
got cut off, bro.
No, he didn't do the full 2 years.
He didn't do it,
but he did for a few months.
Because he actually went to. He was part of the squad that won the Asia Cup. So that won him that. The Asia Cup is nothing. It's more of it's and you know nimekuwa nikiargue hivi Twitter for a while. If FIFA was serious
about everything.
If FIFA was serious about shit, yeah. But 3 African teams, 2 Asian teams, bro. This whole thing about bringing needy teams to this thing. Saudi Arabia beat Argentina.
Is Argentina midi?
Nah, Saudi Arabia beat Argentina, biggest upset in world football history. To me,
not really.
To me,
no one cares.
Because this is I'm just saying
this is one of the worst Argentina teams. No,
Saudi beat Argentina in the group stages.
Yeah.
In 2002, South Korea beats Italy in the round of 16.
Yeah,
like that's a bigger upset.
No. Saudi is bigger because if you've been following Saudi at the World Cups, yeah, Saudi perennial whooping boys. My first memory of Saudi
7-0
yeah, my first memory of Saudi at the World Cup
I was in Saudi. I was in Saudi.
That's what got Klose his record. Immediately he banged Saudi. I knew this guy's going to pass whoever is up top.
Yeah, I was there in Saudi when that shit happened, so I know. But like, I just think
so. Even with Al Nassr, yeah, you have 9 players out of the 11 who've played their entire life together for Saudi. Mm-hmm. They're playing the club football together. But you're coming to the World Cup. You have that continuity, but the quality of player is not there. The quality of player that plays for France, the quality of player that plays for England, the quality of player that plays for Brazil, that's a top quality player. Qatar does not have that. Saudi does not have that. So even if you keep those guys together for 10 years, it won't really help them that much. It's helped them a lot because Qatar deserved, if there was a country that expected to get at least 8, was Qatar. And they performed well, bro.
Going back to the point you were making about the World Cup being at this time, doesn't that also mean players around the world, especially now with the synchronized schedule, right?
Yeah.
Are in the best form of their lives. Like
they're fit.
They're
not fatigued because towards the end of the season, people are usually fatigued.
Yeah, they are. Especially guys at the top level playing for these big countries.
Yes.
And that's why maybe they look so bad because they're already pushing for Premier Leagues, they're pushing for Champions Leagues, they're pushing for FA Cup, Scudettos, Copa del Rey.
Zoom, there's where the disconnect comes in because in the same teams, yeah, some of the players who are being relied on, the Varane coming in for France, the Griezmann's coming in for France. Those guys haven't played any club football.
Yeah, but Kyle Walker looked good yesterday.
Kyle Walker coming in for England. That's how whom he was not played for 3 months. That's 3
months. It was a month.
Looked good against Wales. This is part of the thing. Some of these big players right now. You see, Mbappe looks amazing because Mbappe has also been looking amazing for PSG. That's been continuous. Majority of these guys haven't had that continuity. Majority of these guys either don't play for their clubs, or if they've been playing for their clubs, they've not been fit. So this World Cup has a lot of half-fit players. Mind you, it's middle of the season.
I think they're fit. They're just not match sharp.
Now you have guys like Anthony. Anthony didn't play football for the past 3 weeks before the World Cup. Then immediately gets announced to the squad.
Anthony didn't play?
Yeah.
He missed, I think, 1 game.
Nah. The last 3 weeks,
I don't think he played against Fulham. That's it.
I remember Anthony's thing because it was a whole debate in terms of why he didn't play. Immediately after he got called up for Brazil, he was in the Brazil training session immediately after. United said he was injured, which was it's prevalent in all the teams. You look at all the teams right now, you can pick 2-3 players, the big teams. You can pick 2-3 players who shouldn't be there. When you look at Richarlison for Brazil, Richarlison hasn't been playing football for Tottenham.
Yeah, he got injured, I think, and then he was crying.
Got injured, crying, came back, sub.
He did play for Tottenham, but he just never scored a Premier League goal.
Just comes in, he's a sub also at his club. You look at all this.
He started over Son quite a number of times.
Son wasn't fit then.
Which is
the same thing with Son at South Korea. Son comes in, Son hasn't played football for a month. Son had a broken face. So Son didn't play for Tottenham for the past 3
weeks.
Yeah.
But that is irrelevant because these players could still be injured in April.
That's the thing. You see, there's this misconception. No, I just want to say there's a misconception with players being out of the squad and still being match fit. Because yes, okay, Sawa, I've torn my hamstring, right? But I can still cycle, right? And keep my aerobic fitness up. Sawa. So that explains, for example, how Zinchenko comes in after how many weeks? I think almost 6-7 weeks of being of being injured, but still maintaining a fitness level so that when he is physically fit to stretch his body enough, he can come in and give you 60 minutes. He can come in and give you 70 minutes. Like he did against Chelsea. A lot of people think as soon as you're injured, all you're doing is lying down. Then you need another 3 weeks for match fitness build up, almost like another preseason.
Depends on your injury.
But that's not true. I think it does for most of these guys.
Fully depends on your injury.
Yeah, I think exactly.
Yeah, if you've done a groin, if you've done a calf.
Exactly. But look at, for example, Rafael Varane. He was able to stand up and continue like fitness, and he's not right now. He's fit, I think. Kyle Walker is the perfect example, I think. Son, yeah, it's a broken bone, like face bone structure thing, right? But he can still do something to maintain fitness levels to a certain level, so that by the time he does heal, there's not that much of a gap for him to actually be ready to start.
Yeah, who is just following the propaganda? Oh, Qatar is.
Hakuna misna propaganda. It's just actual facts. When I look at every single team,
it's weird because I agree with Owen Hargreaves. He's the one who was saying this is. Technically, it's not the best time to play the World Cup because World Cups, someone might look at it as like, oh, it's before the new season. No, it's actually after the old season, after the previous season. So players do come fatigued. And there is a level of like physical drop-off in performance, in my opinion. Right now, players look like they're running. People are pressing high.
I've never seen, and this is why I'm telling you. There's a huge gamble with this whole thing. How many 0-0s have you had?
Quite a few, actually. I think 6 by now.
I think 6 or 7. It's not normal because in 2018 the whole World Cup had 1.
But what about like 2014?
2014 the whole World Cup had 3.
That still happens. 2010.
Spain,
like almost all their games were 0-0, bro. Fuck that shit.
Nah, bro, it's a simple.
Like, I'm just saying.
Spain qualified with
only one game.
Only draws.
No.
They lost the first game.
They lost the first
Switzerland. Then they won
1-0.
They won,
and then they won 2-1.
Yeah.
Then the rest of the games they won 1-0, 1-0, 1-0.
No, I'm talking about not the one that they won the World Cup. They had qualified from group stage by just drawing. There is.
In the World Cup, in Euros or what?
Yes.
Or qualifiers.
There is. You're
making shit up. Anyway, speaking of Spain, are Spain small team stat patterns?
Yep.
You have to agree.
No, he's just saying. Yeah,
no, you have to agree.
No, I don't. I disagree.
Okay, tell me why.
They could have been in Germany quite easily.
Are you high?
Could have.
Really
the chances Germany had.
Nah, Spain had a better chance.
Musiala missed so many chances for all his dribbling.
What Spanish chances are this? That's Spain.
One, we completely dominated the position.
What
chances? Kuna chance inaitwa pass.
Relax.
They weren't even key passes. They were just passes, bro.
We had so many possession.
Possession.
Possession 1, possession 2.
Yeah, look at the 40 possession.
Up until 70.
Bro, you're fucking lying, man. I thought you guys were gonna like fully dominate Germany.
We did.
No, not really. I think you were even lucky.
With the post, I think.
You were even lucky.
Huh? With the post. I think once or twice.
I think you were even lucky.
Illinois ali punch onto the
really,
thing.
Come on.
Like that wasn't really a post, bro. That was right down the middle from Dani Olmo. It was right down the middle. Neuer should have saved that. He did, but he should have saved that more comfortably.
Yeah.
Like, in my opinion, you guys showed that the 7-0 win against Costa Rica was more about how bad Costa Rica were than... And we talked about it with you. We talked about it here with you and Name.
You can't say Costa Rica won the next game.
No, they did. Against Japan.
Against Japan, who beat Germany?
And they got lucky. I mean, it was their centre-back chipping the ball in from outside the box. It was very lucky.
They beat Japan, who Japan actually beat.
No, that's not the measure. That's not how you talk about football.
So they're not a small team. They're not horrible. Costa Rica, they're not horrible because
Costa Rica literally have Brian Ruiz in the team. They have Joel Campbell.
Brian Ruiz is still a good player. Joel Campbell, who hasn't changed.
Brian Ruiz is a good player still, bro. They have Oviedo. They have guys who are playing football, bro.
Those are old. Those are people who know ball.
Pre-2010.
You are saying you can't assume people who played at the top level. After how many 3 years ago, 4 years ago. You don't just all of a sudden forget football.
You guys do that with Ronaldo, who forgot football 6 months ago, apparently.
No, you're turning Richard.
No, I'm just saying it's the same thing, bro. Wallah, it's the same thing.
Si mambo ya kurudi huko. Joel Campbell alikuwa anajua bola akiwa Arsenal 2014.
Even then, he wasn't really that knowledgeable.
No, playing for Arsenal is a big deal. Come on.
Yeah, of course it's a big deal. I'm just saying, it doesn't mean it's a big thing. It doesn't mean it's a measure.
No, but if we had a...
Where does he play now?
Tomiyasu does not start for Japan, but...
They keep losing.
Japan,
what happens? Yeah,
now, which is wild. Tomiyasu doesn't start for Japan.
He has not started for Japan. Listen, there is no single player who from Arsenal start apart from Xhaka. Xhaka peke yake.
And Saka.
Partey.
Did he start yesterday?
Partey.
Did he start yesterday?
Matt Turner, most clean sheets in the World Cup.
Maybe. So
Matt Turner anzia?
USA, bro. USA.
Yeah, bottom line is Ben White does not start.
Yeah, of course.
Ramsey doesn't start.
Huh? That's a good keeper.
Tomiyasu does not start for Japan, bro. How do you not start for Japan?
Anyway, we weren't. This is an Arsenal agenda. This is Spain agenda.
No, but I'm saying Joe Campbell is a good player.
You guys pretend. Luis Enrique is undoubtedly a good coach. If
Martinelli anapea Neymar massage na snacks.
Ile nini ya masimu nini na kakis.
She go with it.
Martinelli full-time highlights.
When Neymar is injured, hey, sub.
Yeah, bro, hata sister yako upigia.
Casemiro, umepigiwa simu by then bibi yako. Alikuwa sio ataka nini hapa.
Wacha kushikilia position.
Neymar yuko. Sawa message, sawa. Okay.
Bado anacheza. Tunamaliza in 20 minutes.
Wewe unapata kifungo yako wewe?
Okay, I'm chucking too many lines. Like I've been there, done that. No, I just hear other people doing it. You know what I mean? No, my issue is, right? You guys pretend as if Spain are the only good team. They're not even one of the best teams.
Considering most teams are meaty, I think they're up there.
So now you're agreeing with Kiari.
Let's be back. You guys, Spain can't win a World Cup with Rodri as a centre back.
Oh, they can't.
Yeah, no, they can't. You guys have to get serious. And
whoever up front is not there. Yeah. They don't really have any.
Morata is a
nice super.
Number 9 is Gavi.
False 9, no, Asensio, no, false 9.
But see, there's no,
but technically you're number 9.
There's no way you can sit me down and tell me.
Champions League winner.
Who?
Asensio, unataka simu yako? Sawa. Ukumbuke
Martinelli. Last time ulisema nini?
Ujamaliza unapoteza zake.
Anyway,
but Asensio is your false 9, yeah? Asensio mi yangu tu ni hiyo. Mi hakuna venye World Cup inawezaisha. Timu yenye imeshinda number 10 mwenye anavaa jazi yake ni Asensio, number 10 na number 9 ni Gavi. That just
doesn't called Olmo.
Yeah, and Olmo.
Those guys are a decent player, but for like Napoli, man.
Those guys don't make sense to me.
Gavi is a golden boy winner.
No, this again. Sasa agenda yenye if someone has won an agenda in the past 3 months, Jamal freaking Musiala.
All I know.
Jamal has beaten all I know is not all the allegations. Jamal Musiala is better than Jamal Musiala is better.
Musiala thing, man. This guy dribble alafu no end product.
Brad akona unaona ukisema kuna
end product. Ni anuki tu hata
look at his stats, bro.
He just doesn't fall.
He just eats well.
Nah, bro, look at his stats.
Kind of.
Joto how to defend and
bro, see, look at his stats.
What stats?
I rate him. I think he's one of the golden boys of the world.
Like he deserves top 5.
Top 5, yes.
He's better than Gavi.
Behind Smith Rowe and Martinelli. I understand.
I would choose Smith Rowe over Musiala.
That's how I know I've made a mistake. Musiala is decent. Musiala must be good then. I've made a mistake. Anyway, Spain maximum quarterfinal for
me personally.
Maximum finals, honestly.
Acha nikwambie Zuhum. Personally, nimeiona Japan na Costa Rica.
Shut the fuck up.
Nimeona Japan na Costa Rica.
What's the group stage?
Wakichapa Spain na Germany. Spain na Germany are going home.
Wait, who does Japan have to play?
Japan are playing they're playing those guys.
Playing Spain.
They're playing Spain. Japan wanaweza chapa Spain because Spain have a problem scoring.
No, hawezi.
They can.
Their right back is Carvajal. Umse mwingine amechezesha right back.
Listen, we've been shitting on for Carvajal for 2 years now. So every single time we shut you the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You see that winger? You see the Japan.
You always say Jordan is bad. Did you see his assist?
He's assisting good. He's assisting good, but alitolewa kaingiza Balde.
He's sawa. He is the future. He's a future. Like we have to.
He's like 37.
Mitoma will be ripping Carvajal apart.
That's what you always talk. You always talk shit about Carvajal, and you never learn your lesson. And then you bring.
Mtanikumbuka ile time mtaona Spain na Germany wametoka Qatar hivi.
Mitoma amebaki
pale.
Carvajal ndo anaenda.
Bro,
na Joel Campbell.
Tomiaso anaenda Emirates. We're preparing tomorrow, right?
Bro, shut the fuck up.
They
bring on Tomiyasu, they don't concede against Germany, and they win. Goal line clearance. They don't start Tomiyasu, what happens? They lose. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Takehiro, bench.
That was disgusting.
I can't believe you left that. Anyway,
now Spain group stages for me.
Let's wrap it up, right?
Spain group stages for me. I hope I made that.
Maybe in quarterfinals. Let's talk about why Chelsea players play better for their countries than their clubs.
It's simple.
Why?
They don't have a manager. Chuck Norris It's simple.
So
Chelsea,
like who's right now playing for their country better than they do for their club? Hakim Ziyech? Pulisic?
Yes.
Ni Ziyech too, bro. Pulisic
Why Pulisic playing so? What do you mean? He literally scored the goal last week.
Yeah, he did score the goal
yesterday.
Like he was.
Yeah, but he's out of the World Cup now. So he's out of the World Cup.
No, it's just it's a
It's
broken
an
crotch.
abdominal strain. Can't run.
No, bottom line is his performance was okay.
No, man, he was the best dribbler for USA. Look at
Pulisic. I don't know Pulisic. I will even.
I think they're being carried by the midfield.
Yeah, Adams and
they're very good, right? But he makes them dangerous.
No, he doesn't. No,
Team Weah.
I'd say Weah is more of a threat or good than Pulisic by far.
Nah.
True or false?
Tim Weah had one good game, bro.
Those two
even Jana, he scored a nice goal, but it was like offside, I think, right?
He's offside.
Those two people are dead to me.
Yeah, but Pulisic is dead.
Dead as.
Nah. No, Pulisic is dead.
These allegations aren't even right for Chelsea because the only guy who's performed properly for Chelsea at the World Cup is Ziyech. The only guy who's performed better there.
Thiago Silva?
Thiago Silva's just performing on the same level.
No, he's
been solid for Chelsea. He's been solid for Brazil. He's not really.
Havertz is shit on both sides.
Havertz is shit on either side. He's just not.
That's fair.
Yeah, but it's really
so it only applies to United.
It only applies to United, bro. United are the only guys who are balling at the World Cup, but immediately they come back. They're getting beaten by Aston Villa. It's just.
What are you talking about?
It's true. Think about it. Rashford, Maguire, Luke Shaw, Anthony. Anthony Maschini doesn't get a chance, so we can't count Anthony.
Anthony doesn't work.
Yeah, no assistant to Martinelli.
Martinelli hold on before.
Martinelli ni masimu, ye ni maji.
I'll take that.
See, but United are the only guys because if you look at the whole United team, even when Varane came in, Varane played well for France. Luke Shaw.
Who else? There's many.
Bruno, Casemiro
carried you.
Casemiro got the man of the match. Got all that.
But okay. So you can't tell me. You can't tell me. Rashford doesn't perform in the cup. He does.
He doesn't.
He performs like most of our players. Most of our players who are performing in the World Cup also performing for club level.
Nah,
one of them don't perform.
No, Rashford
hasn't scored a Premier League goal.
Rashford
Arsenal.
Come on.
When's the last time he scored a Premier League goal?
I don't know, but he's
Maguire.
decent.
Why does Maguire play so well?
Maguire is the only one.
Nah, bro, this allegations.
Luke Shaw has been phenomenal for the last couple of
months. Phenomenal. 2-2.
We're here hyping your players, but not for the sake of United.
No, he has been decent.
Phenomenal, bro.
Do
you know what phenomenal means?
Zoom. For United, there's a simple thing. They go to the international teams. They get actual good.
Can you tell us why?
Nah, bro. They go to the national teams. They get actual good gym equipment. They get actual good training facilities, bro.
Yeah. An actual hot tub.
They get a hot tub that works, bro.
It's hot, bro.
You go to the game, you can perform better.
New chefs.
Yeah.
So it's like different food.
You see that, man?
Morale in a panda. Yeah. I get it. It actually makes sense.
Fuck. See.
That's made.
Bruno probably doesn't complain as much when he plays for Portugal.
He doesn't. I've seen him on the pitch. He doesn't really complain to his team that much.
Yeah. It's towards everybody.
It's to the ref.
Because now he's playing with other world-class players around him.
It's part of the issue.
Have you seen a Liverpool player perform in anything?
Yeah, Alisson. VVD.
Alisson, Virgil van Dijk.
But actually,
Konate.
the lyric.
Konate is moving. Buki for France, bro.
No, 0 man of the match, though.
Huh?
But he's 0 man of the match.
Yeah.
You guys have 4.
Yeah, 4.
5.
Ogo Rangabe?
1.
Yes, sir!
Saka, bro.
Wakwadi na 5.
5. Which one?
Si Ronaldo anachukua tu za kila mtu mwingine. Deserves
What do you
more.
mean?
Za Gakpo zote za Ronaldo.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah, the Gakpo. Damn.
He's coming to Arsenal, bro.
Gakpo is going to Liverpool.
Yes,
Again.
yes.
I was scared.
Why are we all playing him, bro? He's coming to Arsenal,
Gakpo,
bro.
I didn't want Gakpo.
Why would he come
Why
down?
I didn't want Gakpo.
Why?
Na cause for us hakuna place atafitin hapo. But issue yenye iko ni even the PSV coach who is the guy who started him off keeps on saying he's recommended him to Liverpool enough times.
No, but
I'm like
it's not the coach's decision. It's
Martinelli was recommended to United 3 times.
Yeah,
he didn't go.
It's the player and obviously like.
See destiny.
Sasa hiyo ndio unajua kuna destiny natuambia
Destiny tells me it's Arsenal, bro.
Yeah, me personally Gakpo I don't
That's what
mind.
Destiny
You don't
told
even
me.
mean it.
She
Personally,
must have lied to
I
you
don't mind
guys,
where
bro.
Gakpo goes because Gakpo wako tu.
We were supposed to.
Gakpo wako tu.
Of course, no, because he said he doesn't mind.
Hapana, si mind atenda wapi. Gakpo hapo tu. Msemi
Mimi
naweza
wacha
mind.
nikwambie,
Mtu naweza mind akienda place ingine.
Bellingham.
Mtu wangu Jude. Nakuambia Jude.
No, let me tell you. I don't know where Gakpo is going, right? But I know where he's not going.
Liverpool for sure.
Liverpool.
I know.
And another player who I don't know where he's going, but I also know where he's not going, is Jude Bellingham. And another player who
Jude,
I know,
where's
who
Jude
I
not
don't know
going?
where is, huh?
Where's Jude not
He's
going?
Liverpool.
He's not good at Liverpool. He's
Sawa.
not good at Liverpool.
This is what interests me about this whole Jude thing, yeah?
Okay, jeez, man. He's not even your player. Why are you getting so angry?
This is what interests me about this whole Jude thing. Arsenal, you see kuna kuanga na rumors zenye zimeanzishwa na Nairobi Gossip. Sijasikia mtu wote dunia akiongelea Jude Bellingham to Arsenal.
He didn't say he's good.
Hapana, sijasikia. Najaribu kuelezea kitu. Mbona huwezi kuwa patient? Patience sio saidia. Sijasikia mtu akisema hivyo. So Jude has only been linked to 2 clubs in England, yeah? City and Liverpool.
Yeah.
Man United.
And Man United.
United nyinyi ndio mlijieka kwa mix. There's no journalist.
No, see, that's how they sign some players.
There's no ndio wamesema Jude anatutaka na sasa zile hakuna mtu amesema everyone from the Onsteins, the Fabrizios, all these guys, football journalists who
I don't believe you. What's your subscription?
Athletic.
Because Hendo is with him.
Mtu yo subscribe to the Athletic anaweza kuambia Onstein actually broke it in terms of Liverpool have made much progress with Bellingham's camp in terms of getting the transfer done. But
I don't think so. I think Henderson is with him all the time. Henderson is trying to prove that he's not racist. He's looking for a black guy who can just hang around with.
I think that's true.
I can dare you to look for a photo of Bellingham in Qatar right now. Without either Hendo by his side or Trent by his side. Two guards.
No.
Since he transferred to
look at the photos. It's actually Ben White who's right next to him. So you shut up.
Bro, Ben White is next to him on the bench.
My point is,
nachukua bib.
If you want to sign a player, you just don't send Jordan Henderson. That's not the guy.
Yeah.
You don't.
You made a big mistake.
I guess you don't, because Bellingham, after the England game, after playing with Henderson, Bellingham actually came out with a statement. It's a dream to play with Henderson because he allows you to push on.
How is it a dream, bro? You didn't even know where he was.
But Zoom decides Henderson. Nah, this one.
Mina julikana hivyo, bro.
Huyu hapa huyu. This
Zoom.
Bald as fuck. This decides that no, playing with Henderson is the biggest mistake. Bellingham tells you it's a blessing, but to you it's the biggest mistake. Bro, I don't know who to listen to.
Believing players in PR. That's your issue.
Now, which players in PR?
You know, like how you believe Jurgen Klopp when he says you're out of the title race when you're actually kind of still in it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nini sasa na mambo ya Jurgen Klopp? This is another player telling you about agenda, nah, this is not the same agenda. This is Jude Bellingham telling you about Henderson. It's not Henderson telling you about Jude Bellingham.
It's time. Tumalize.
Mohamed Kudus. Would you guys take him at your club?
Again, unajua ndio kitu tena. Mbona mnajiingiza mambo amko? Mi kitu na
is it linked to Liverpool?
Yeah.
You guys sent Jordan Henderson, who's not even a baller, to Jude. We sent Thomas Partey, who is a bowler.
You didn't send fuck all to...
We did.
You didn't send fuck all to Kudus.
Yeah, bro, we sent Thomas Partey to Mohamed Kudus. And you know they're both Muslim.
Partey is a bit more worried about other things, bro.
Like what?
other things.
His knee.
Court cases.
Nah, he's good, man.
He's innocent?
I have no idea.
Hey,
what do you think?
Boom, defend, bro. I need that on tape.
Nah, but I'm hearing we want Ismail bin Nasser. We'll give AC Milan some money plus party for Ismail bin Nasser. I think that's a good.
Who was your player?
Who? What do you mean?
Was Ben Nasser not an Arsenal player?
Yes.
So you're buying your former under-18 captain. He was actually your under-18 captain.
Yes, I remember.
So you're buying your former under-18
What's wrong with
captain
that?
by replacing a guy who's 80-something.
Hey, si nani inalia ngoja window. Hey, Ronaldo, si yako inalia.
But Kudus is a baller. Kudus one is
Wewe pesa yako?
Yeah.
Kudus is Ghana's best player.
You wallet.
For me.
Well, game ikisha hata game isha hata full hata 90
Hata full time
minutes.
ifike.
Full time ifike.
Where's pro ukiwa pitch?
Gonna jitoa sana. Anyway,
Kudus is the best player in the Ghana team. And
after party.
Nazi. Kudus the only problem again, hiyo tu ndio issue unakuanga nayo na player wa Africa tu ni hiyo. He's 22.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, afadhali 22, which means now he's
I can't believe that he is 22,
okay.
bro.
Huh?
I can't believe that he is 22.
Nah, bro, I've seen a photo of those guys playing. As in, what hata Salisu. Have you seen photos of them playing back in when they were kids?
Yeah.
They were big. They were men, bro. Those are tallest guys.
Romelu Lukaku comes to mind,
bro, ilikuwa exactly the Lukaku. Salisu alikuwa buda. Being told that's a 14-year-old. Bafaya nini hapa?
Salisu is kind of whack though as a centre back, huh?
Physical.
Bro, nah, he's whack.
He's physical.
Bro, how are you being beaten all the time for headers, bro? You saw that?
Yeah.
2 headers.
Salisu.
And by the way, that's South Korea striker had 3 shots on target.
That
all
number 9.
of them, the number 9.
Who
all of them were headers.
Who's played in the K-League for his own... No, mind you, that South Korean guy.
K-League.
He's played in the K-League his whole career.
Oh, it's called K-League?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
J-League, K-League. What do you think of?
No. Okay, so...
Jamaa anajua K-pop. BTS.
Sini K-pop, Korean pop. K-League, Korean League.
Subscribe.
Yes. All right. And as always, quick thank you to Coca-Cola, our international World Cup and official partner for this series, by the way. So, yeah. Thank you very much.
Moneo partner Asia wamenimiza vitu zao K-League, J-League, nini. Because those countries don't focus on content creation. Hakuna creativity huko.
Martinelli mimi hapa napatia zoom.
Thank you very much.
Bye.